This particular project is situated in Chennai, in one of the thickest urban neighborhood, which is called Saligram. It is being surrounded by a cluster of concrete buildings, and its corner plot, which is around 16 cents and almost square in size, and it is east facing. In any corner of the site, it is garden all around, and that is why we call it an open living house. We represent the Earth, a practice based out of Courtyard, Kerala. We believe that we have a lot to contribute to the holistic well-being of people, and we try to contribute in every project that come across our table. House is for a client who has been settled in Chennai for many years right now, and they are basically from Kerala. The brief from them was to recreate the nostalgia of what they have been missing for all these years. So this is basically a 25 meter by 26 meter site, and we have roads on both sides. From the east, we have a car entry, we have a small pedestrian entry here, and we also have a basement. And the fundamental concept starts from identifying the requirements as two different blocks, and one block which is a semi-public block, which is around 7.5 meter from the road, so we have enough land yard. The second block, which is like the private block, which houses all the 5 bedrooms and a gym, is on the west side, and this is again 1.5 meter and another 2 meter from the road on the other side, because there is a small dog house coming right here. We decided to have an entire north-south courtyard between these two blocks, and whatever connects these two blocks through the courtyard is a semi-open space, which happened to be a dining space here. So this courtyard have large granite walls ensuring a privacy from the neighbor buildings. We also have grills over the courtyard, which gives it a semi-private feel. We decided that the south courtyard, which is nearer to the kitchen as well as to the master bedroom, will have much more privacy, and we incorporated brick jali over the steel framework. And while the north courtyard is more an open courtyard with just grills, and there are a lot more trees.
As you enter the site, you can see the lush green space, and you lead to a colonnaded veranda space. And then you enter to the foyer space, and there is 2 living spaces, like a formal living and an informal living space. So that foyer space itself, like you can directly see the courtyard through a niche opening, and you can see that Buddha statue over there.
In the first floor, there is a bridge which connects the south block and the north block, which overlooks both the courtyards again, making the whole dining space a double-wide space which merges with the courtyard and blurs the boundaries of the built and the unbuilt. The client was very particular about the Vastu. So we had southeast kitchen and southwest master bedroom, and all the bedrooms were placed in the west and southwest block. We also have a puja space placed in the center of the house, facing the dining and the family living, imparting positive energy to the entire space. The way that we detailed this puja space with perforated wood also helped us to give a very divine lighting to the space once a lamp is lit within. The staircase goes around the puja space, which connects all the 3 floors and the basement. So we were very happy that we could achieve a large garden space in the front, a long veranda like what we see in the traditional houses in Kerala, and a large courtyard right in an urban jungle. Talking about the first floor, both the bedrooms repeat in the west block, and we have a home theatre coming right in the front in the east block. And from the home theatre, we again have two garden terraces, ensuring relationships with the garden in the ground floor. Even the second floor, beyond the gym space, we have another layer of garden, which creates a multi-layered green experiences throughout the site. On the topmost floor, the gable roof is made of steel and Kerala mangrove tiles. This idea of gable roof ensures a lot of heat reduction in the interior spaces, and which is very, very critical for a city like Chennai. When you talk about the east-west section, you can see that east block is just 2 floors, while the west block is 3 floors, which allows a lot of east light to come into the house and also filters the south and the west light from entering into the main garden. We have ensured that at one single point, which is the center courtyard, people get a connect between each and every space. And we are trying to connect different senses of nature to the house. So we have also created a water body in the open courtyard with a small gushing sound of water. We have ensured the selection of plants also attract small birds inside. We decided that we will have a lot of brick, lot of stones in the facade and in and around. Wherever we see, it is all about natural materials. We have selected a very simple monowood furniture that we customized from Calicut, and a set of black chairs, furniture which was handpicked from outside in the living rooms, and very simple ethnic furniture with a lot of nuances of Kerala carpentry in the bedrooms. And the good points in the bedrooms is that there are small bay windows overlooking the garden. We have also ensured a large walk-in wardrobe and a very comfortable toilet. We have one pantry space and then a full-fledged kitchen, a work area, a maid's room, a utility space with a separate entry for the maid and those who are working with the kitchen, which ensures privacy. We also have a small dog, so his house is right here, which again gets connected to the courtyard. So this courtyard becomes an interactive space for everybody in the family, including the dog. The large windows, which opens to the courtyard and opens to the garden, ensures there is a lot of light coming in. And during the evenings, we have a lot of general lighting, which is focused for each rooms, lighting the space. And whatever fixture that we have incorporated in the living room or dining is like an art form by itself. And the women of the house were very particular about having some mural pieces and some art forms from Kerala as their art space, and that actually gave a lot of life to the bedroom and also the main living room inside. When you talk about the nostalgia of a Kerala house, there is in fact a lot of wood in our memories. The teak wood which came from Nilambur, which is the best known teak wood around, helped us to really innovate the joineries that we have placed in the house. The dining and the bridge is actually enclosed by a full set carpentry detail. At the ground level, it is a sliding door, and at the above, It has a set of glass and the louvers which filters the light and which also ensures a lot of visual connection between the bridge and the garden. The porothrombics cuts a lot of solar radiation to the house, again increasing the comfort within the house. At the point when all this landscape take full shape, you hardly can differentiate between where the build ends and where the landscape begin, and it becomes an ecosystem where people, landscape, the dog and everybody coexist together happily forever.